Um, so you ask me about the future contemporary museum in Warsaw, in the real middle of Warsaw. And frankly telling, I know very few about this project, but if I try to think about what is the reason to build up a huge contemporary museum, I think is a very ambitious project. You have to build up, but discuss enormously what for, what kind of form, for what purpose, by whom, and so on. And now I can explain some other experiences. First of all, Romania, where the idea was to put the contemporary museum in the most crazy building of Bucharest. I would say if we could put this museum in Warsaw's hard core to the Palace of Nauk, and or I don't know exactly the name, culture and Palace of Culture. This could be one idea, frankly telling. The second experience is much more complicated, is just now in Budapest. This year opened the new contemporary museum, but it would be worth to study the problem, because financially is a very bad plane. Architecturally is a catastrophe. As a communication is very bad, because it's a complex of theater, music hall, and museum, and so something else. And I think even the conception is the most main problem. And I would say to you, could you define what does that mean, contemporary art? And now I ask very seriously, why to collect contemporary art? Collect always contemporary art for the after 100 years also contemporary, to establish the collection of for the future, old works for the future, or to don't to make a collection. And if it's not a collection, it's not a museum. And I think these are all very important questions. As I told, I am not well informed, but my counsel is to restart, to think about from the 0 point, and if you have a clear idea what does it mean, make an international competition for the architecture and start with this. It's a couple of years. This is my opinion.